You're almost there. You have depersonalized, decluttered, made repairs, deep cleaned, filled out all of the important paperwork and disclosures, and had professional listing pictures taken. And now your home is finally about to go on the market. So what should you expect? If you're watching this video, you are either thinking about selling your home or you are currently in the process of selling your home. But either way, this is great information for you to have, and you're gonna wanna stick around to find out what to expect when your home goes active on the market. And if we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Stacey Russell, your Northwest Houston realtor, educating buyers, sellers, and investors on all things real estate. This is the 6th video in my Seller Series playlist, and if you want to know more about how to successfully sell your home quickly and for the most amount of money, be sure to go back and check out the full Seller Series playlist. And if you're not already a member of my community, please be sure to go and subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date on videos like this where I help you understand the process of successfully selling your home. Now, when the time finally comes for you to go active on the market, there are a lot of moving pieces. So today we're going to talk about what to expect for showings, open houses, how to keep your personal property protected, and steps that you can take to ensure that you make the best impression to buyers and get an offer quickly. So first, let's talk about things that really need to happen before we go active on the market. And just so you know, these are actually things that I talk to my clients about when we are at the listing appointment. So I always bring a listing proposal, which is a document that I leave behind for my clients so that they can review anything that they may have questions about even after our appointment is over. So if you would actually like to have a copy of this for your own, just make sure that you type in proposal in the comments below and I'll be sure to get that over to you. So before we officially go active on the market, I will have already created a listing in the MLS, and I've added things like the listing pictures, as well as all of the seller documents and disclosures, such as seller's disclosure notice, the survey of the property, the notice to purchaser in a water district, and other documents. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about as far as seller documents and disclosures, and you want to avoid being sued in a real estate transaction, make sure that you check out this video. So once I've uploaded that information to the MLS, I will then create showing instructions in ShowingSmart. So ShowingSmart is actually a scheduling company that is used as part of our local MLS here in Houston, and it allows buyers agents to be able to schedule a showing so that them and their clients can go and tour the home in person. And I personally think it's important for sellers to understand that this showing information is only available to agents who are a part of and pay dues to the local MLS. So this information is not available to the public. Before we go active on the market, and ideally at the listing appointment, I will sit down with my clients and we will talk about how they want to set up showings. Every listing and every client is completely different. And so I always want to be respectful and make sure that we are setting showings up in a way that works best for that particular person and their schedule. So when we go into ShowingSmart, the first field that you'll see is called showing settings. And showing settings includes things like the showing approval, which is essentially how a buyer's agent will be able to get approval to see a property. Approval types include go and show, no need to notify, go and show courtesy message, must be confirmed by one of the contacts, must be confirmed by all of the contacts, or must be approved by all of the contacts in a certain order. So depending on your comfort level, if you're still occupying the property, or if you have tenants that are living in the home that you're selling, you may decide one approval type over another. Personally, I like to recommend must be confirmed by one of the contacts. However, it might be important to my clients that both people are able to approve the showing before anybody is able to come and tour the home in person. Once we set up the showing approval, we can then choose to give information about the property. So we can list if the home is vacant but staged, or occupied. From there, we'll list the showing start date and then also include agent instructions. These are instructions that the buyer's agent can relay to their clients when they are attending your home for a showing. You don't want shoes on your carpet? Don't worry, we're gonna put that in the showing instructions. Wanna inform the showing agent that you work from home and would appreciate the ability to get back to work as quickly as possible? We'll put it in the showing instructions. Anything that you want the showing agent and their clients to know when touring your home, we will put in the showing instructions. The next field in ShowingSmart is to set up showing preferences. So this allows you to set a minimum amount of time before a showing can take place. And you have a bunch of different options here. So you can choose no restrictions. You can put a 30-minute timeline on there. You can even go up to a 24 hours or 48 hours in advance before somebody can show your home. The next field in Showing Smart is property access. And this allows us to give information to the buyer's agent on how to access the property via gate, keypad, or garage. Personally, I encourage my clients to use something called a Supra lockbox. Now, this lockbox works through Bluetooth and is only able to be opened by an agent who is a member of the local MLS and then also somebody who pays for the Supra app. You don't even want to know how many times I've walked up to a combination lockbox and the combination was already right there displayed for everybody to see. That means that anybody could have access to your property and your keys. Having this lockbox is just an added layer of protection that keeps your keys and your home secure. The property access field in Showing Smart also gives you the ability to say if there is an alarm and how you disarm it. And it also lets people know if there are pets on the property and whether those pets will be secured. So once we have all of this information saved into Showing Smart, it will be added to your listing. So anytime a buyer's agent goes to click on schedule an appointment, it will give them all of this information after the appointment has been confirmed. So now we're gonna switch gears a little bit and we're gonna talk about keeping your personal information safe and secure during showings. Before your property ever goes on the market and before you ever accept a showing request, you're gonna wanna make sure that you have secured any firearms or any other weapons, jewelry, prescriptions, electronics, and mail that may include personal information, passwords, or account numbers. Although potential buyers will be touring a home with a buyer's agent, please do not assume that your personal information and items will be protected. Unfortunately, we live in a world where sometimes people are just weird and they make strange decisions that could ultimately impact you and your safety. After every single showing, I want you to go back and check and make sure that all of the windows and doors have been locked and that nothing has been tampered with. And while it is the buyer's agent's responsibility to secure the home once a showing has finished, if you follow me for any length of time, you know that I say this often, not all agents are created equal and not all agents do their job well. So now that showing instructions have been added to your listing and all of your information and valuables have been secured, you are officially ready to go on the market. I like to choose a Thursday is the day that I have my listings go live on the market. There's actually a lot of data out there that proves that Thursday is the best day of the week to put a listing on the market. It gives buyers the ability for it to pop up on their radar right before the weekend so that they can start making plans to see it in person by scheduling an appointment or stopping by the open house. So from the second that your home goes active on the market, expect to have showing requests pretty instantly. And I advise my clients to approve all of the showing requests if possible, because the easier that it is for buyers to see the home, the better the outcome will be for you. It's really important to have your home show ready so that it looks just as good in person as it does in the listing pictures. Remember that your goal in selling your home is to make a good impression on the most amount of buyers so that you can receive an offer quickly. Do your best to keep your home picked up and smelling good. And trust me, I know that it is easier said than done, especially if you are still living in the home that you're trying to sell. But my goal for my clients is to have your home on the market only for a short period of time before offers start coming in and you go under contract. So now let's talk about open houses. Open houses are a very big part of my business and something that I think every seller should consider. Open houses give you the opportunity to continue to market your property and get more people in the door so that you get more offers in hand. And when I host an open house, it is typically happening the very first weekend that the home has gone on the market. And this is really when you should expect to get the most amount of traffic. So I like to promote my open houses on social media and put some advertising dollars behind that campaign so that more buyers can see it online and then we hopefully get more people in the door. I print and mail postcards to your neighbors so that we can put it on their radar, and if they have any family or friends who want to be in that community, they can spread the word on that. And I also create flyers that market and promote the listing so that I can hand those out to buyers as they come into the open house. Now, one of my jobs as your listing agent is to be responsive to buyers and buyers agents. It is extremely important for me to be able to communicate. So when somebody calls me, I am picking up the phone. If somebody texts me, I am texting them back immediately. I am answering questions about the property based off of the information that I have. And if I don't know the answer, I will make sure to communicate that and then go to my clients to seek the answer and relay that information. As an agent who works with both buyers and sellers, I have definitely been on the flip side where I have been working with a buyer's agent and I can't get a hold of the listing agent, or I have questions about a property and the listing agent never gets gets back to me. It's important to remember that both agents have a job to do. And as your listing agent, it is extremely important to me that I am making sure that we are not missing any opportunities from buyers or buyer's agents. I hope that this video was helpful to you and gave you some insight on what to expect when your home first goes active on the market. And if you are in the Northwest Houston area and looking to start the process of selling your home, but need a little extra guidance on where to start, make sure that you go to the description of this video. There you will find my Calendly link where we can set up a quick call so that I can explain the selling process to you and answer any questions that you have. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.